right, so let's continue. So I was explaining this um looping through a string. I believe, please, any question concerning this? Can you see my screen?
Yes, no question.
All right. Now let's now look at looping through a range function. Looping through uh, through range what function. So remember we said we have the range function, right? I would say the range function
Mm,
is range rank. This is the range function. We have something like this. I've said it time without number that a function or a method are any that have a parenthesis in front of it. Let's see something here. Let's see something here. I want to loop through a range. Okay, I want to loop through a range. Let's say I will go to say for x in range. For x in range of, let's say, 5. If I run this program, sorry, I have to print out what x, have we? Print x to be executed out.
mm,
So if I run
X.
this, what are you going to? You're going to get 0, 1, 2,
1, 2,
3,
3.
4. If you count this number that you have here, it's still what? 5. Remember I said in range, the last number is
5.
not going to be, it's not going to come outside. If you want 5 to come outside, it means that you have to turn this into be what?
5,
6. All right. Now another thing you have to look at again, we said that the range method, this is the syntax. Okay, let me comment this on out so that you see what I'm going to type here. Number one, you have to get your stats. The syntax, you have to get your stats. The next thing, you have to get your end, and the last one, you have to get your what? Your step. This is what we said the range method is. This is a syntax.
5.
So if there's nothing inside, it means that it's going to give you, if you have a singular item inside, it's going to give you a start and the what? The end. Let's now assume that I want to have a step. I want to have what? A step. I said starts from what? Let's say I say start from 1, end at what? 6. Give it a step of what? Of 2. So what you should be seeing when this thing is printed out, you'll be seeing 2 steps taking. So look at it. I have 1. The next thing you have is what? Is 2. So the next one that will be printed as what? Is 3.
Mm,
Okay, you have 4, a step, right? The next that will be printed out is what? Is 5. So this one is 2 step. What is still doing is still picking the range of value between what? 1 and what? 6. But because of this step here, that's why it's doing that. So if I remove that step there and I run it like this, you see that everything will come outside straight up. But if I want it to start as 0, I'll have 0. I'll just pass 0 in my start there. You can see 0 is coming, is part of it. 0 is part of it. If I want it to start at 3, I'll pass 3 there. So it will start from what? From 3 to what? To 5. Please, any question?
3, 5.
Can I continue?
I preferred write all the examples. Yes, but I prefer you write all the examples one by one, not changing, using one to change. I know you're tired, sir, but it will help us, those that don't
Okay.
know it.
Okay.
Like you've written 4 or 5 examples using one expression.
One
I was
expression.
hoping you just comment
Okay.
it.
Let me.
Exactly. Exactly. This one is for example,
First.
example one. The other one, example two. Exactly. Exactly.
What's going on here? Supposed to be x2. So this one I use. I said start 1, 6. Okay. Yeah, this last one I had my word step.
Yes.
So I'm going to give
Step,
this
yes, sir.
one
Example 2.
ax3. So this one I'm giving it a step of 2. So I gave it another example again. So it will be 4. This one will now becomes I said I want to start from 3, then I have this here. Is it better like this? Is it better like this now?
Yes.
So
Yes, sir, it is.
everything will come aside here. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So the next thing we need to look at is the nested for loop word statement. We've actually looked at the nested if statement, and we say when you have if statement, this is another if statement. The same definition go for your nested for loop. For the nested for loop, when you're having a loop inside another loop, a for loop inside another for loop. So that's what I want to look at here. Look at it. All right. My loop, let's say I will declare two container, a container for animals and their sound. Let's say animal, animals. Let me use list again. I have lion. I have which kind of animal will I pass here? I have cats. Then the last one I have dog. Dog does bark. So I'll declare another one here, but this one should be for sound that they make sounds. So lion roar, abi lion roar, cat
Yeah.
mew, dog bark. So let's say I have this type of a scenario and I want to use a for loop to trigger everything to be executed out. All right, what I will just do, I will just say for x in what, in my what, my list, which is animals.
Animal.
I will pass another one again for y in my list, which is what,
Sound.
sounds. So I'll
Sound.
print out everything here. I will say print um i'm going to have I'm going to have d added to it. Let's say d, which is a string, the lion back, blah 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 stuff. So the rest things that I'm going to pass there, I can use concatenation to do it, or I can just use comma x, sorry, I think the first one is, yeah, x comma what, y. Let me quickly talk about concatenation. Concatenation is joining what, two items together, and for Python
Mm.
the syntax we use for concatenation is actually what, plus. I don't know if I've used it before, but let's see this one first. If I run this program, I will actually be in a very good shape. The cat mew, is a loop statement. It goes round. Lion will go for I think it's, I've missed some. Lion will roar, lion will
Yeah.
mew, lion will bark,
Now we
cat will
back. Now
roar.
come back again. Okay.
Yes, that's how it loops. Okay,
Keep going.
but
Okay.
another way of doing this without using comma is using concatenation. Okay, in case you are writing a program, I can just pass in a plus here and said plus is what we use for concatenating. So if you want me to be having comma there, I'll just say okay, quotes, quotation open, quotation close. I have my words, my plus here.
That's
Then here I'm going to have my words, my plus also. So for me
so.
to have a space here, I'll say space. So it's still the same results, but you need to know the one that you are working with. You can see it's the same results with what I have done what before. But this one is using concatenation. I know, let me call this concatenation because of, what's his name, because of Mike. This is concatenation.
Thank you.
Concatenation example. All right, this is the other example. So I just comma, comma.
Oh, what's the name of this one called, sir?
No, this one is not concatenation.
And what is it? What's
Not
the name?
concatenation.
Okay, not
Concatenation.
non concatenation.
Yes.
Examples of nested loop.
Yes. And the reason why this one is working again, let me still break this one down for you again. This one is working because this is a string and x is actually a string, y is a string. This comma, x is a string, y is a string. If x is not a string, let's say x is integer, y is a string. Let me do it here. Let's say this is for x is not, let's say I have number here, I have 20.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to give you error. I have 30. So I have 50. Then I have what? I have 20. So if I run this program, I'm going to have error because s is no longer what? A string. S is now integer. Look at it. Are you seeing it? It said can
Okay.
only concatenate string, not what? Integer. So it may
Integer.
be this one is flagging error. This one is also, we also flag error. So thank God I brought it in. So you can see that this one is not executed at all because it fails. I think it's executing. No,
Executing, you're
it's
saying
executing.
30, 50.
Yeah, it's executing. All right, it's executing. But this one is not executed at all because this is concatenation example. So what is there is that you can't
Okay.
concatenate the same data type together. You can't join the same data type together. Sorry, different data type. You can't join them
A
together.
string, yeah, a
You can't
string and a
join
what?
different,
Integer.
yeah, different data type together.
Integer type.
So you can only join the same data type or together. The only option to that is what? The comma. Okay, is that okay? So let's bring it back to what we have.
Mm.
Dog, cat. Now you can have a loop statement and you also use your else statement. Let's, can I, should I give an example? Remember, else statement is always executed when the condition is what? The condition is what? Is false, right?
True.
So
Is it else for if?
else, else statement is
Else, yes, is
executed
when it's false.
when the condition is what? Is false. But the if is
False.
executed when the condition is what? True. All
True.
right. So now let's see how you can combine the else statement with your for statement. So let me just pass in uh, for loop with what? With else. For loop with else what?
I thought you used to only work with if. So you can work with for.
It
Wow.
can also work with for. It can also work with while. So probably if time permits me when I get to while I will explain it. Or maybe when we get to, probably I will just stop this class in 4. The next class will look at the while statement. Then we'll move ahead again. Or should we do
Okay.
everything today?
I don't mind though. It
Okay.
depends on Mr. Oliver.
Mr. Oliver, is he even with us?
Yes, he is.
Some people can just on the DC and leave. Oh. Maybe he's expecting the video.
Yeah.
So now
Mm.
let's look at it how you can apply it with your what? With your what do you call it now? With your else statement. So I'm going to use that
Else.
first variable to run it. for x
Okay.
in animals, for x in what? In animals. Remember, I was supposed to say print, I'm going to say print what? Print
Print
x,
X.
right?
Yes.
So what I will pass here, I will say else. All right, I'll bring a statement here. I said end of what? Of loop. So what this one will do is that after the loop is complete, they'll tell you, oh, it has ended. That's what this statement, that's what this program will do. Are you seeing it? When you bring out your
Okay.
lion, your cat, your dog, end of loop, it means that the looping is now ended. That's why you print out this.
And then
If the looping did not end, this
okay.
guy will not be executed. So you will see that in the while what? The while loop. Please question.
Okay. So I'm okay.
So let's now go to the while
And
loop.
this help go
Okay.
for
You
okay.
say?
And this else also happen for a nested loop.
Yes, in nested loop you can also use it.
Okay. The else, have you? Right. Let's continue.
All right, now let's look at the other one, which I say you have to be very, very careful for, which is the while what? The while loop. So let's see the syntax of words of while loop. Now the syntax of while loop said why expression then your statement. Say why, you go for your expression, then before you pass your words, your statements. So you go for your expression before your words, your statements. What is this? Why expression then statement? Please, any question? Now the question now was an expression. Expressions are uh, mathematical equivalent. For example, s is equals to 2 is an expression. S is less than 5 is an expression. S is greater than 8 is an expression. Do you get it? So your statement will go. So what these people
Yes.
are telling us to do is that you must pass in your expression first before your statement. So let's see something. Let's see something. Let me comment this out first. Are we good? Let's say I declare a variable
Yes,
here.
sir.
I declare a variable here. I said, uh, let's use I. I is equals to, let's use 5. Let me use 5. I is equals to 5. The syntax says y expression will be y I, alright, y I is less than what? Uh, y I is less than 5. Y I is less than 5. This one is your initialization, where you are starting from. So let's make it 0. Y I is less than 5. What am I doing? I'll print out what? I. So let me buttress my point. You see, when I print out y, I run this program. See what's going to happen. Are you seeing it? Are you see what's going on in my terminal? I'm having 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. It's still running. Okay. I purposely did
Okay.
that. If I show you my, if I show you my, what they call it now, my, let me show you my, uh, what they call it. Let me show you my process, my tax pen, my tax manager. Let me see. You see that that VS code is busy. See this VS code here. Are you seeing that? You see that this guy is busy.
Yes.
The end, the this MB is increasing. This one is busy. What is busy again? My Google is busy. Okay, Google, that one is just busy on its own. But VS code is busy. Why is VS code busy? Because of this guy that is running. Okay, if let's say I'm building a large application, I'm building a large application, and this application, it takes time to load, and it's busy like this. All right, my cursor will begin to what, to do as if it's loading. Okay, it means that something is what is wrong somewhere. That's how we said
Mm.
always be careful while you are using your while statement. Look at it. If I have turned this one to, if I have turned this one to mic, you see mic everywhere. If I turn it to mic, okay,
Okay.
and I run it, you can see I can't even run it until I kill my terminal.
Yes, kill that one. That one is still running. Kai.
See, so if I run it again, mic will be everywhere. So now it's telling me that it's not
Okay.
supported. The instance of string to
Maybe an
what,
integer.
to
Yeah.
integer is not what,
Integer.
is not supported.
Supported.
So how do I print out mic forever? Let's see. 0. Is this my hello world? I now passing mic here. Run it. Mic is everywhere.
Okay.
So I can't run anything here again. Nothing can run here again until I kill my terminal.
Good.
Okay. So that's one thing about your while statement. So let's come back to our program. So how do I get the end of this particular statement? Is what, print what, high. So you have to pass in your increment what, operator. You need to tell that y I to what, to increase. So I'm going to say I plus equals to what, 1.
Mm.
So I, this is means that when you get to, when you loop to the first one, hard 1, that's 1, right? When you loop again, hard 1
Yes.
again, that's 2. Loop again, hard 1 again, that's 3. Loop again, hard 1, that is 4. Loop again, hard 1, that is what,
Yeah.
that's what, 5. But 5 will not be executed. Do you know why?
Five.
Because it's less than what,
Less than
5.
5. I is less than 5. Yeah.
Yes, so
Stop at 4.
it will stop at what, 4.
That's how you stop a while loop.
Yes, that's how you stop. You can see that 0 to what, to 4.
4.
0 to what, to 4. Please, is that okay? So let's now see how do you apply your else statement in a while loop. How do you apply the else statement in a what, in a while loop?
I
So
loop.
so what I want to say, loop as what, has ended, right? So if I come here, I said this is, I think, let me make it another example so it will not be confusing. exe1. So let me duplicate this. This one is what, exe what 2. All right. So let's say in this part now, I said I passed in a statement here. I said uh, welcome, welcome back, welcome back. What, Mike. Then I have my increments. Okay, welcome back, Mike. Then I have my increment. Remember, we said this increment will allow you to what, to display the number. Then I will now pass in
Number. Yeah.
my else statements. I'll say else print loop as, hey, there will be problem here, loop has ended, loop has what, has ended. So when you run it, are you seeing it? Welcome back, Mike. That's the 0. Okay, welcome back, Mike.
First
That's the
one.
1. Welcome back, Mike. That's what, 2.
2.
Welcome back, Mike. That's 3. Welcome back, Mike. That's 4.
3.
Remember, we said 5 is not
4.
inclusive. Loop as what,
Yeah.
has ended. That's
Mm.
the else statement. That's passing there.
So meaning that for the while statement, it's only increment or decrement that can stop it. And that's
Yes,
when we use the while
yes,
statement.
yes,
Okay.
yes. Let's say, for example, now I don't have that increment here. You see, the else statement will not be executed. Are you seeing it? The else statement is
Yes.
not going to be because the loop is still running.
And yeah.
The loop is still not running. You can see there. So it's because of this that will make the statement to what. So I have to key this one to run.
Mm.
You can see it now. Loop has what ended. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
So let me give you my assignment so that we'll call it today. What we'll look at next class, we're going to look at, I think I will round up this control flow next class, the break statement and the continue statement, the pass statement. After which we'll now enter, finally we'll now enter the advanced words Python. So we are succeeded in
Yes,
moving
sir.
from
I'm what I'm
basic,
waiting for.
intermediate, then advanced.
Very to advance.
So let me give you an
Thank
assignment.
you, sir. God bless you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Assignment.
I just have to go practice now before Saturday is the next class, Abby.
Yes, yes. Saturday,
Okay.
Saturday 7 p.m. All right, a
Okay.
Python program. A Python program to display the highest number, highest anything as largest, highest value among among what am I saved? Among five user imputed value. I know why I'm using value, so I have to think. It's still
Mm-hmm.
number, okay? It's not a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
To display the highest number among five user imputed words value. Highest value amongst five user imputed value. Is this okay? Is it okay? So I'm going to drop it on the
Yes, sir.
WhatsApp platform so that I will not forget it. I also drop the video, everything that we have done today. I'll drop it there. So Mike, thank you very much for your time. I will drop the video and the file. I'll drop it. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank
Bye.
you. Good night.